Excited.
Happy New Year's Eve!
Happy New Year's Eve. Good morning. Good morning. Oh my gosh, we're getting a little bit of a late start, but that's because
I think it's right on time.
I think it's right on time, but that's because we have a special episode today to talk about the end of 2025. I'm excited.
Yeah,
I'm Michelle Ozymy, and this is my co-host,
Alan Simonton.
in Life and Business.
Life and business. We've been married for
26.
26 years.
I think, no, 25.
Did I really just throw that out there?
I don't know. We've been married a long time.
No, 26 years this year.
Is it 26 years?
It is.
Okay. Yeah. We'll get
It's
that
always
straight.
one more year ahead than what
Okay.
it is.
Got it.
I'm glad you're figuring this out 26 years.
So welcome to our show with no
Later
name.
down.
We are excited to
Who needs
spend.
it? We're Alan and Michelle.
We're excited to spend the very last day of 2025 with you. Can you believe it? This year is almost over.
Did Christmas just, like, for anybody else, just fly by?
You know, it did. And I have some complaints about Christmas. Like, I appreciate that we live in Texas and I understand what I'm getting into. But did it have to be 85 degrees on Christmas? It just kind of.
Yeah. It was freezing cold on your half marathon.
Oh, my. That's ridiculous.
32 degrees the whole time. And then Christmas, we're in shorts and t-shirts.
It was,
but you know, and then
kinda
our
kills
oldest
the
daughter
spirit.
was spending time with us, and it snowed 4 inches where she lives. So
Yeah.
I think she was a little.
I think she was sad to miss that,
Yeah.
but I think she's in it now, so she'll be fine.
She'll be fine.
We've
She'll
sent
be
two
fine.
of the three home. So if you're like us and you're ready to get rid of your children, yes.
All of ours are adult children.
But we're still ready to get rid of them. So we got rid of two. Lucas, I think, finally touched ground in Seattle at like 2:00 this morning.
That flight to Seattle's rough.
It is a beatdown. So our New Yorker's gone, Seattle's gone, and we're just left with our sweet little Gracie, our college student.
19 years old and fully in charge.
Yes.
Well, besides
Yeah.
Michelle.
So ready to get back to that, ready to start the new year. Excited to reflect a little bit on 2025.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's fantastic. Do you want to start with like the negative stuff and let's just
All the
we just
terrible
throw
things
it?
that happened.
I've brought a list of complaints.
Oh, is this an airing of grievances?
and praises.
Okay.
That's a shorter list, but no, I'm kidding. Happy 2025.
We did a
I
lot.
might not make it to 2026.
You might not.
So,
Not at this rate. Not at this rate.
I love you guys.
I think we've had such a busy quarter too. Like, because we moved.
In real estate, personal.
Yeah, and all of it, because we had DisruptHer, we had the Brooklyn Art Show, we had the big move. It was a lot. It was a lot in one quarter. Yeah.
Yeah, and plus our business side of things.
We moved to Keller Williams. We're learning Command, coaching with Nexus, which has been incredible.
Yeah, this year we did send our youngest,
And
we became
that
empty
too.
nesters.
So I think for 2026, I'm excited for all of those pieces to kind of land and move forward, if that makes sense. You know, like we're with
Starting
Keller.
to get settled in.
Yeah, like settled in and taking steps forward and really growing and building where we're at now. So through Keller Williams,
It's all still
through
pretty
coaching.
fresh.
Yeah.
Well, not your coaching, but
but even
your
with
experience with who you're with now, Nexus, and
So I'm kind of excited for less
the coaching Nexus.
Yeah, so I'm excited for less, I guess, I don't want to say less change, but more of, like you said, settling in. Yeah.
Getting routine is critical for me.
Yeah, you like routine.
And it's not that I need it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm completely distracted and doing 100 different things.
It's true.
But I've learned that over the years. It's a superpower, but I have to hide it with my true identity.
Yes.
Which is, I didn't bring that one today. She told me not to be crazy.
Yeah, don't be crazy. Don't be crazy. Because our heat was broken. So we've had people in the house the last couple days taking care of that. So that's been interesting. It's kind of thrown the routine off a little bit.
It was cold.
It was very cold.
I'll tell you.
It was very cold. Yeah. Thankfully, we have a lot of blankets.
We do have a lot of blankets and dogs.
Blankets. Yes. So we were warm. We were fine.
Yes, we were fine.
So what was the best part of the year, do you think?
That's
for
pretty
2025?
broad. That's pretty broad.
It is. It's a big question.
I think a big, okay. So personally, having my an art show, being a part of an art show in Brooklyn, New York, was pretty.
That was cool.
Pretty major for me on that side of things, because that was really putting myself out there and learned a lot.
Yeah.
But I think, oh man, taking Gracie to school,
Yeah.
like that, to driving up to Purdue was awful.
That was
but
awful.
it was still, I think it's because it was so emotional too, but
No, it was just awful.
it was just awful.
It was
That's a long
awful.
drive.
There's nothing
But
to see.
But that was one of the best things that happened this year.
Yeah, that was fun. I think for me, it was going down that college journey with Gracie. That was fun because she was the more academic of our kids, which is something that I identify with.
Indeed.
And it was just really fun. I mean, she was accepted to so many great schools and she applied to so many great schools. That part was super fun for me. I really
We were
enjoyed that.
definitely living vicariously.
Oh, for sure.
Like,
for
we
sure.
understand the sports parents, and
Yes.
things like that. She was in competitive cheer, so, she's already got that drive,
But academically, that's where she really shined. And just being a part of that because of the school she went to and all of that, that was really fun. That was a fun
huge.
experience. So
now other two, they, did fantastic,
they're not listening. It's okay.
OU and Seattle Pacific, but
Yeah.
they're more artsy.
Yeah,
in
they're
their
not
endeavors.
listening.
You don't think so?
No, the oldest one is running around New York trying to get everything ready for her New Year's Eve party. She's got a big night planned.
Do any of y'all have kids or significant others that are just, they got to throw out the biggest party, then they ask for help from other friends, and then the friends don't do it right, so then your person does it anyways? That's our
Hey,
Caitlin.
look, I'm glad that she's in New York. For
That's
this.
our
I don't want to
Caitlin.
deal with it. Oh my gosh.
I
Yeah.
love her so much.
She's going to have a
She's the
blast.
best.
It's going to be a great
Her
night for
friends
her.
were texting her while she was at our place.
Oh, yeah, 'cause
They were
she was
she
giving
was
them
gone
orders.
way too long, and those New Yorkers are a very tight community.
I love it. I love it. Okay, so best part of the year. We're still talking about that.
The
I think-
academic piece was good.
DisruptHer. That was big. I really enjoyed DisruptHer. Like the way it came together, our incredible sponsors, incredible speakers. We had just a great group of attendees. That was the best one yet, for sure. For sure.
Yeah,
Can't
and
wait for the next
they've
event
just
like that.
grown and grown and grown,
Yeah.
these events that we're putting on around, especially female entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
Is one of my favorite things to do, to support and celebrate. Sometimes, a lot of times, neglect, or not neglect, but mistreated, or what am I trying to say?
I don't know.
No, I love seeing women support women.
Yes.
And,
yes, I agree.
And encouraging.
Yes.
And
that's been awesome.
Lifting each other up
Yeah.
in that way, in business and in life, because, there's a lot of moms in there. There was people going through,
Stuff. Yeah.
illnesses and parents and, passing and things like that.
Yeah.
So it's just really cool hearing the life experience. So that was definitely that was a great moment. I think that's our move to Keller Williams, one of my favorite things. Keller Williams, Dallas, Preston Road.
Yeah. It's fun to say.
Can't even tell. We've got exciting things,
So many
coming up
exciting things.
for next year too. But
Yeah, no, we're
this
excited.
year was
It was a good year. It was a challenging year for sure, from a real estate standpoint.
Why do you say that?
I think we were in another year of people just waiting for rates to drop, waiting for prices to drop. Like this idea that
Waiting for some big event to happen.
for some big event to happen that was going to really change interest rates. I think this year, and we talked about this last night, I think this year was the beginning of the consumer really understanding how the Fed works as it relates to interest rates, because there were so many
So
times,
much
I don't know,
coverage.
well, there was so much coverage on it and everyone kept waiting. Well, I'm going to wait for the Fed to meet next week and see the rates drop and then
the
I'll
government
buy.
shut down, put a shine a light
Well,
on all that, right?
Not so much that, but I think that the consumer finally recognized how interest rates are truly tied to the Fed and that rates aren't going to drop dramatically. And I think that will take us into 2026 with the buyer and the seller understanding really what rates are going to look like for 2026. I think that there's not going to be this, I'm waiting for the Fed to meet so rates drop. Like, I think the Fed dropped rates, 3 or 4 times in 2025.
It went,
but it was not ever like this giant.
It was all small,
it was
incremental.
Yes,
because of inflation and all. Yeah. Anyways.
So, well, but I think that was good because now there's this understanding of how it really works and what's really going to happen. So I think there's a reality check that has happened for 2026.
Okay.
Some different things I've seen in my reading and studying is that I really think for 2026 we're going to have more of a traditional housing market, meaning we're going to see those normal seasons where we have a spring season, a summer season, a fourth quarter season.
Yeah, so maybe the transition of waiting for it to be like COVID again, where things are just, selling like hotcakes.
I know you wanted to talk about that. It was, people that have come out of COVID and they've seen that interest rate where it was 2%, 3%, something, and I think it was Buffini that said this best. We're not going to see rates like that again unless something catastrophic happens.
And that's a bad sign.
To the entire world. So do you want millions of people to die so you can have a 3% interest rate? No. Or do you want to understand that this is the state of the economy and this is what rates are now?
And also, do you think that people are seeing less equity in those homes because of the credits and payments? And
no, I don't think so. I think
people are
still establishing equity. I mean, it depends on when you bought, but yes, real estate is still and will continue to be a great investment. Yeah. No matter what the economy is or what the real estate market is, over time, real estate is a great investment. Now, obviously there's the clients that, bought a year and a half ago and they're being relocated. No, they don't have equity.
Correct.
Now, there was a time, 2020, 2021, where we were establishing equity very rapidly. So if you were only in your home 2 or 3 years, yes, you had this tremendous amount of equity. But the normal cycle for that is really 5 to 7 years. So yes, people are going to be staying in their homes longer in order to build that equity, but that's not a bad thing.
No,
that's a more traditional market is what we're seeing, and that's what we're going back into.
A small microscopic view of listings that have come on market in the last 30 days.
Lots of inventory, great opportunities.
And just within a small zip code where we live, 75206. It's not small, but it's our zip code. And we saw, I think it was like the day after Christmas or...
I don't know, you pulled it.
Yeah, it was like day after Christmas, and then like 2 days ago, there was an increase of listings, like 11% year over year. And so we're seeing a lot of listings. I didn't drill down on whether those were expireds coming back on market or new listings, pricing, things like that.
Yeah.
But I just thought that was interesting to see that that increase in listings. That's a great sign.
Yeah.
And then also I didn't look at new construction, which I know is really a good indicator of.
Yeah, no, definitely. Lots of inventory. We're seeing buyer applications go up. So that is great news. Again, we're going to see, I think, a little bit more balance in the market in 2026. I think the word for 2026 as far as real estate goes is opportunity. Like I think we've not only, so opportunities for buyers and sellers and opportunities for realtors who get out there and do the work. Definitely you're going to have your systems and processes in place. You're going to have action steps. You're going to have to do the work. But I think this year is going to be a great opportunity.
Did you hear that? You're going to have to do the work.
Going to have to do the work.
You can't automate relationships.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
You just can't.
Yeah.
And I know that there's some automated things that we utilize. Totally, that's a small piece of what you do, but you can't automate relationships.
Which kind of takes me into, this was more towards the end of what I wanted to talk about, so we'll kind of go backwards. But this kind of brings me to something I wanted to talk about. So Time, I think it was Time, has named their person of the year. Do you know who it is?
It is ChatGPT.
It is AI.
Is it AI? I knew it.
AI is Time's Person of the Year, and I thought that was very interesting. And there's been a lot
creepy.
It's creepy. There's been a lot of controversy over it, but I just wanted to
they've had some very controversial people of the year, and not just because it was a positive way.
It's kind of what they do. But I just wanted to, with AI being the Person of the Year, and what you just said, I wanted to tie that in. and we've talked about this a lot, and I've taught a class on it, and there's been so much focus on AI this year.
I was using it this morning.
Well, and it is important. It is a necessary part of your business. You need to go ahead.
Great tool.
It's a great tool. But like you said, you can't automate relationships.
You know what you could do is you could type in there, how do I make better relationships? And it might help you. Unless it just says, I'm the only one you need, then you need to delete that app.
So anyway.
Sorry, I just want to throw that.
That was weird.
Creepy robot.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. But my point being, I think there's so many great tools with AI, but people are running away from it. They're nervous about it. They're scared about it. But the cool thing about AI is it allows you to automate certain processes and systems, but it also allows you to really show your true authentic self. Not meaning you get to be authentic in certain platforms and you get to be your true self, and that's going to attract more people because people are already getting tired of the AI videos and the AI animal stuff and the the sparkly AI candy cane costumes and
for the love of the Lord Almighty. I know it was funny for a second. I think they are finally weaning up, but just don't do the candy cane sparkly anymore. It's New Year's, so do something for New Year's, I guess.
No,
There'll be some sort of...
There will be. But people are growing tired of that in their feed, which gives you the opportunity to come through and be authentic.
It also just shows us as human beings how we will take something that's so fantastic and
and exploit it,
and we'll just turn it into a dumb,
completely exploit it. Yes,
we're so special.
We are.
I love it.
We are. So yeah,
authentic self.
Yes, and truly reach out to people in an authentic way to build relationships, and that's going to be unique. It makes me think of, so we get these automated text messages and emails all the time that say,
as realtors, y'all probably get these as well.
Oh, sure. But what's interesting about ours is because we run so much under our team name. And so we'll get a text message, hello, Knob.
Yeah, Knob and Key Realty.
Yes.
Knob and Key Realty is the name of our...
So instead of it being hello, Michelle, it's hello, Knob.
Hello, Knob.
Which is, and that's...
Or I get, hello, Michelle.
But that just further emphasizes my point of how you can stand out and build relationships by being authentic and taking the time to reach out where it's important instead of just doing everything from an automated system.
You're going to find that it's more fun to do business that way.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
And for those of you that are scared to make phone calls
well, you need a coach for that.
Well, you need a coach and just get over yourself.
But real estate is always relational.
That was good advice, right?
Yeah. That was great.
Very helpful. Get over yourself. I'm still working on that one.
Yeah, you're in coaching. Real estate.
I think it's called therapy.
Or that's different. Real estate continues to be, and no matter how automated things can get, it will always be relational. And I think taking that lesson into 2026, as we talk about AI being the person of the year, is kind of important. Who is your person of the year? Do you have a person of the year?
From 2025?
Yeah.
Like someone that I've admired?
Yeah, and I don't mean like...
Kelly Clarkson.
Interesting choice.
Just throwing it out there.
Okay.
She's from Burleson. She's got a talk show. She can sing real good. I've been enjoying the little clips of her show. So Kelly Clarkson, person of the year. She's changing the lives of many.
Wow. Okay. Huh.
That's just what came to mind first. I could have gone really, like the guy that won it wasn't the Nobel, but he was off grid and they couldn't find him.
Okay, it's my turn now.
And I'd run out of I wasn't expecting that one.
Clearly.
You're my person of the year.
No. So I would say my person.
Could you just say that you had a person and just say your person?
Yeah, no, my person of the year is Charlie Kirk. And not necessarily him so much as what that situation, how that situation seemed to change the nation, whatever side you were on. Like it was a very interesting time that I think we're still seeing evolve. And again, I don't want to get political or even religious in that aspect. It's just everyone.
It's more of the human aspect.
Everyone was very deeply affected and had an opinion on it one way or another. And I think it's been a long time since we've seen that. It was interesting. Yeah. So for me, for me, I guess that was my person of the year, maybe event of the year, so to speak.
You went different than what I did.
I did. I like Kelly Clarkson. She's
went
lovely.
more fun. I just like her because she's down home.
Okay.
She's real.
Huh.
I don't know. Maybe she's listening. I'm just trying to.
I'm sure. Yes, Kelly Clarkson is listening to our show. Hi, Kelly. Thanks for being here. Okay.
Thanks for being here.
Thanks for being here.
Did I wreck your show yet?
You might have. Wow.
Train wreck. Happy New Year's Eve.
Happy New Year. Oh my gosh. Okay, so what lesson from 2025 are you taking into the new year?
Oh.
Maybe I should have shown you the questions first. I was on purpose.
I told you to, charge the storm.
Ooh. Oh, that's from Bold. That's good.
Charge the storm.
Okay.
Which kind of leads into my word of the year. So the example given was, and many of you may have heard this, but buffalo or bison, when they're out on the plains and the snowstorms are coming, they're built for it, right? But they don't just stand there and wait for the storm to come over and pass over them. They walk straight into it and through it, so it's quicker. And it's tough and it's hard at the beginning, but there's a reward at the end. So charge the storm.
I like that.
The more that you face those feelings and those obstacles and resolve to have made a decision to move forward, even if it's incremental, step by step, charge the storm. Do it.
I like that.
Yeah, be the buffalo.
Be the buffalo. I like that.
I've been saying that a lot for the last several months.
You have.
It's keeping me, it's like my mantra a little bit.
I like that. Bold, you definitely took a lot from Bold, which is cool.
Keller Williams is an intensive. It was called Bold, 6 weeks.
It was good,
every Thursday, but it was difficult. One of the hardest things I've done in real estate, but it was so rewarding.
Yeah. Okay, so you already mentioned this. What's your word of the year? Do you do a word of the year?
I do, only if something resonates.
Okay. So
I
you have
will
one
go.
for this
I've
year.
gone like the last year, maybe 2 without a word.
Okay.
But I had one before that kind of carried in for a year and a half
to 2025.
or so. Yeah. So, but the word is resolve.
Ooh,
what I've noticed is that I keep doing this painting, the same imagery, and the painting's called Resolve.
Okay.
And so maybe that was just kind of something that was telling me, maybe I didn't look into that, look at the definition. I was kind of praying through, thinking through word of the year, and that kind of brought in that charging the storm involves resolve. And so I like this as resolve doesn't chase success. It builds it one decided step at a time.
Ooh, I like that.
One decided. So breaking that down, the overall outcomes is resolve simplifies everything. Decisions are made once, actions follow consistently. So like for me, my art deepens, my business sharpens, my real estate practice stabilizes and scales. That's something that I want to work on. Some scaling, some things this year.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
And this way my life remains aligned.
I like that. Good
it's not going to be perfect, but it's gonna go up on the wall.
I like it. Very cool.
Thank you. What is your word?
Well, okay, so for me, I always pick my word based on...
Well, maybe you don't want to share then if you haven't picked one.
No, I do want to share.
Okay.
I always pick my word based on my pillars, which are, spiritual, family and relationships. I know I have a call coming in. Okay, I don't know.
I think you answered it.
Well, maybe. Hi. With the update, I don't really know how to do the ringer thing, and I missed an important call the other day. So, yeah. Anyway, so my word of the year is always based on how it will also apply to my 5 pillars. Thank you. I'm starting over.
5 pillars is...
spiritual, family and relationships, business, financial, and personal.
Write that down, everybody.
Yes. So in my coaching, that's always what we coach to, is those 5 pillars.
We filter everything. It starts with spiritual.
Yes. But so I'm struggling between 2 words, stewardship and steadfast.
Say those again.
Stewardship and steadfast.
They're both so good.
They're both so good, and they're similar but different.
I like steadfast, but your stewardship was your first option.
It was the first one. And actually how I came to stewardship, though, this is kind of cool. I use Claude for all my writing. And so I've got...
Claude's AI. It's not our assistant.
No. But
well,
I've run all of my writing, including like some of my PhD work and things like that, has all gone through Claude for the last year.
I'm going for my PhD.
Okay. So I have... because it had all of that and all of that insight, I asked it to suggest a word of the year. And, that's where stewardship came from. So I'm not so sure about that one. Like I didn't disagree with Claude, but I don't know. It felt kind of like it was his word, not mine.
Sure, but it gave you a good reference point. And it made you think about that.
Yeah.
And I think that within your coaching business, this is how I see it fitting.
Yeah.
You stewarding finances, now that's kind of what we think of when it comes to stewardship is our faith and our finances, with how those work together. But you steward.
You also steward your time and your relationships.
Your coaching clients, man, the time you spend on prepping and preparing and then pouring into them.
Yeah. So
stewardship.
Yeah.
But steadfastness as well.
Oh, you're not helping. Okay. So gonna get my word figured out here in the next couple days, I promise. Would love to hear you guys drop your word. Please. Would love to hear what your word is in the chat. And then
drop it in the comments.
Last question.
Yes, my
What
love.
Contribution or impact do you want to make in 2026?
Oh man, I want to pour into. Oh man, gosh. First thing that came to mind was I want to empower other realtors.
Yeah, no, that's same for me. Like I am really excited about building my coaching and just working with more agents and what that looks like.
Continuing on our real estate, serving, buyers and sellers, but being in this new culture.
Yeah.
Of Keller Williams and with Teresa Flood and the teams there.
And the great people we've built around here. So with
so
Rick
I think that
and Austin and Ashley, so good.
I think with the years of experience that we have and being a part of this and just seeing the little bit of contribution we've been able to make it's been so rewarding.
Yeah.
And kind of has lifted some of the fog of, oh wow, well, we can really do this. So I'm super proud to be on this journey with you.
Aw,
and
thanks.
I'm excited for 2026.
Me too.
As I know you are, and we're going to start with a bang.
Well, an early bang, probably like a 10 o'clock bang.
Okay.
You thinking?
I'm thinking that we can make it to 10 o'clock.
I think so.
At home.
Yeah, for sure. So
fuzzy socks and pajamas.
Absolutely. Fuzzy socks, pajamas, and
mani pedis.
Maybe.
We might go get pedicures for New Year's.
So happy New Year, everybody. We will see you next year. Would love to hear your word of the year. Have an amazing, amazing end of 2025. We'll see you next year.
I'm Alan. This is Michelle. Cheers.
Cheers.